everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. Today's video is going to be sort of a product trial slash first impressions, and I am going to be doing it on one of the masks that I have picked up recently from Kmart. So this is from the brand Purederm, and it is a deep purifying black O2 bubble mask, Volcanic. So you can pick this up from Kmart for $3, and they have quite a few different kinds of masks that are available. So this one is the Volcanic one, and it is a sheet mask. So as you can tell by the packaging, apparently it's meant to foam up and bubble. A lot of these bubble masks are quite popular at the moment. I am honestly not sure how this is supposed to work on a sheet mask, because as you can see there, she's actually got like the sheet is the part touching her mask where the bubbles are on the other side. So the bubbles aren't actually making contact with the face. So I have no idea how this is going to work. But I will give it a go in this video and let you know if I can immediately tell any difference in my skin or anything like that. So on the back of the sheet, you get a little bit of information and like instructions. So you also do get an ingredients list down the bottom if you want to check that if you do have sensitive skin. But it just says on the back, this wash off sheet mask generates O2 bubbles to remove toxins, dead skin cells and sebums to brighten your skin tone and cleanse your skin. Then it goes on to say volcanic ash cleanses and purifies your skin with orange and lemon extract by helping the absorption of toxins and sebums. While this happens, papaya fruit and sugarcane extracts naturally remove unnecessary dead skin cells to brighten your skin tone. Apparently it does have hyaluronic acid, however you say it. And if you saw my Priceline haul from a couple of weeks ago, quite a few weeks ago, I got a hell of a lot of skincare items that do have that ingredient in it because I really like it, and it is intensely moisturizing, and I just think it works really, really well with my skin. So I'm kind of really actually quite happy that this $3 mask apparently has that as an ingredient. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this on, and then I will let it do its thing. As you can see by my skin here, I have nothing on it. There is no makeup. It is a little bit red. I have a lovely pimple that burst this morning, so you're welcome, right between my eyes. But apart from that, I'm actually not doing too bad in terms of breakouts. I just have a lot of redness in my skin. I will get to pulling this out. Now, according to the instructions, you're supposed to rub the surface of the pouch to mix the contents well. So if you've never done this before, all I do is that. Like, you don't have to sit there and like give it a really like sensual massage. You can just sort of like do that. Then you basically take the mask out, put it on your face, and wear it for 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so in this particular one, by rubbing it, it has actually already activated the bubbles. Now, these kind of masks are literally the stuff of nightmares. So if you wanted to, you could just wear this for your Halloween costume. There we go. Look at that. How beautiful. Oh, there's a bubble in the eye. Alright, it feels very soapy, like very soapy. You can tell it's already starting to activate. We're just gonna put it on. Oh yes, look at that. So that is the mask. It is sliding all over the place. It looks absolutely terrifying. But that's really all I can do for now. So now, my goodness, now I am just going to do a little bit of work and set a timer. I'll do it for, we'll do it for 15 minutes. So I'm going to set a timer and just fast forward through this so you can see how much more bubbly we get. And then we'll be back. Oh my god. Okay, so this is what the mask looks like after 15 minutes. I look like a jelly puff person. Keep sliding. Okay, so I actually wasn't watching my face for that entire time. I was actually on my computer doing work, so I didn't look at my face. That's actually my first impression of looking at my face. However, I could tell that I was getting a little bit puffy because as I would look down to look at my keyboard or something, it was getting progressively harder and harder to see through the bubbles. So that is what we are at 15 minutes. So I look really attractive. Like, this is a look. I will let you know, beside that piece that keeps falling down and going into my nose, you can feel the tingles. So I could always feel it like bubbling. I can hear it bubbling. I can hear like the little air pops and all that sort of stuff. So you can hear this mask. It's not a silent mask. The longer it is on my face, it feels like it's getting heavier and heavier. Like everything is falling down. So it has been on my face for the required amount of time. So I am going to take it off. Like, look at this. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's a look. Alright. So I'm just going to... Ooh. Oh! Okay. Now, I think on the instruction, it says after you remove it, remove the mask when the oxygen bubbles have risen sufficiently. So I think these have risen sufficiently. Rinse your face with lukewarm water. All right, well, I'm going to go and do that. Okay, so I've just washed my face and obviously it's a little bit red because I was using warm water. So that is what my face looks like after using the mask. And obviously one use of a mask, I mean, you're not going to be able to tell anything. It's not like I'm going to be able to take off the mask and my skin will magically be brighter and smoother and all things pretty. However, I do want to note that my skin feels very clean and it feels really quite soft and it actually does feel hydrated. So I don't want to sit here and say, oh, my skin feels bright, and what other stuff did it claim to do? Toxin free and sebum free and, you know, with no dead skin cells and like all of this sort of stuff. Like you honestly can't say that. I think it's one of those things that you would have to use it a couple of times, so you would have to pick up a couple of masks to see over more of a long-term effect if it actually works for you. However, with a one use, my skin does feel nice. I can't say that like my pores feel really deep cleaned or anything like that, but the skin feels really nice. It feels really hydrated and it's quite smooth. It does look a little bit more glowy and not like wet glowy, but just like, because my skin isn't wet at the moment. But I can just sort of tell on this side where I have kind of like a natural light window coming in that it does look a little bit more glowy. So maybe you can take from that what you will. It didn't magically erase my lovely pimple here, so that's a bit of a shame. But having said all of that, my final impressions of this mask is for $3. Like, it's pretty good. If anything, it's even just fun. Like, you know, even if you don't think that it is going to do anything for your skin or you don't believe that it's going to work or anything like that, it's just fun. Like, I mean, you look like a total tosser wearing it. You look like a real idiot. But if you had like your girlfriends around for a night and you were all watching a movie and you were just sort of having a pamper night, getting your nails done, you know, like all of that sort of stuff, whipping out one of these, they're affordable, they're fun. They do feel nice, like don't get me wrong, it feels very strange to have a lot of the bubbles activating on your face, like that is just a bit of a strange sensation, but it does feel nice. And like I said, my skin doesn't feel like I've put a really cheap product on it, so I don't feel like I've punished my skin in any way. I don't feel like I'm going to have a nasty adverse reaction to this because it's cheap. I think this is worth picking it up, especially if you do like doing sheet masks and you don't have $100 to spare every time you want to do one. Because they are individual sachets, they can add up. Like, they can get quite expensive if you like to do them, particularly if you like to do it like say once a week. So on the off chance that you do want to look at the ingredients for this for yourself, there is the ingredients list, and I'll just get that to focus. Come on. So if you want to freeze the video and just have a look at the ingredients list, if that is something that you are concerned about, that is it there. But anyway, to wrap up this video, I think those masks are great. You can pick them up in Kmart. I am not sure if you can pick this brand up anywhere else, but I got mine from Kmart. There was a lot in the range, lots of different types, and I think they work really well for what they are. I mean, they're a face mask, so I think they work really well, and if you see one, I would recommend you pick it up to give it a go. But that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it and you like these sort of one-off, inexpensive product review, first impression type things. But that's it for this video anyway. Subscribe if you have not already to my channel. I would love to have you here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!